Okay, so Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. It's a Troma film, directed by the man himself, Lloyd Kaufman, and the the first line in the movie, very first line, "Gosh, Arby, you're the best dry humper in school." And it's taking place in a cemetery where he's dry humping this girl. And it's just fucking awesome. It's hysterical. And, it gets better. This is all within the same scene. Before they actually start, really getting it on. They have this exchange in dialogue. Her name is Wendy. Arby says, "I'm sad because you're ditching me for college." And Wendy goes, "Come with me. There's still time to apply." And Arby's response. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. "My mom's a retard and my dad's blind. I mean, how am I supposed to take care of them if I'm off somewhere getting smart?" It's fucking brilliant. I love it. So our two characters, they have sex. Zombie hands start showing up out of nowhere and feeling up both of them. And, both of them have their eyes closed. They have no idea what's going on. One of them shoves their finger up Arby's ass and it breaks. And then he eventually keeps it as a butt plug because he thinks she put it up there to celebrate their first time. And it's a little weird, but okay. But then this axe murderer shows up. It's oh shit, here we go. And Wendy is more worried about the fact that he's jerking off than she is about the guy holding an axe. And it's just very Troma. They leave and he ends up picking up her underwear, sniffing it, hating it. But then he picks up Arby's underwear, sniffs it, loves it, starts jerking off, and then a zombie arm just shoots up into his ass and all the way out his mouth. And it's amazing. It's just glorious. Alright, we shoot to present day. A chicken joint builds itself over this cemetery. It's an ancient Native American burial ground in Tromaville. So we're still in Tromaville because that's Troma. It's Tromaville. And people are protesting it because they did it over the Indian burial ground or Native American burial ground. And they're also protesting the fact that the chickens and don't eat meat and blah, 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 blah. So there's a couple of notable scenes in Poultrygeist. Other than our opening scene, there's a redneck who works for the chicken joint. He takes a chicken carcass, after it's plucked and the head's cut off and it's ready to cook. He takes it and he puts it on his dick. And of course he's fucking it. Because why not? And it bites down on his dick and he's screaming and he's running around the restaurant and blood is squirting all over the place. And we got this one woman whose name is Hummus. She is Afghani or Iraqi. She's of that, I don't know. Yeah, she's got the hijab on. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. She takes a mop's handle, and to get it off of his dick, she shoves it up his ass, and it shoots out his dick. It's so ridiculous, but amazing at the same time. Before that, there's what quite possibly might be the grossest bathroom scene I've ever seen. I can't even describe it. You gotta watch it to really get the feel of the nastiness. The movie's on Tubi, so go watch it. And you're gonna be incredibly grossed out. But at the same time, you're gonna laugh hysterically. And of course, shit just starts hitting the fan, and people are turning into zombie chickens. And at one point, Hummus goes, "The chicken has declared jihad on us." Oh, it is just such a horrible, terrible racist stereotype, but I laughed. I'm sorry, and then I laughed. I laughed. That's Troma. Gratuitous nudity, gratuitous sex, stereotypes all over the place, musical numbers. It's classic Troma. And honestly, that's what makes this movie just so fun, is that it's classic Troma. It's got a good mix of both cheesy special effects, bad special effects, cheesy bad special effects, but also great special effects. The majority of which, if not all, are all practical. If they're CGI, it's hard to tell. There's also something else that I can't really be described, but it is just such an amazingly disturbing sequence of these zombie chicken zombies, human chicken zombies, I guess. They're just brutally murdering people in various ways. And, like, you can't help but sit there and, like, be a little queasy, but also at the same time just be impressed with how they're pulling this off. So, ultimately, Poultrygeist, it's not a great movie. It really isn't, but it's a Troma movie. They're not made to be great. They're made to be fun. And that's what Poultrygeist is. It's fun. At times it's disgusting, and it's completely and utterly gross, but it's at its core, Poultrygeist is fun. I'm going to give Poultrygeist Night of the Chicken Dead, I'm going to give it, you know what, I'm only going to give it a 3.
Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see a new Craptacular Horror Review every week. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie, or if you have a film you'd like to see reviewed in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.